Welcome to today's free web class, Lightning to Life, the Midlife Resurrection Program. I'm going to show you the simple process that our clients use to go from desperation to liberation in their life, health, emotions, and relationships. Without years in therapy, couples counseling, more doctor's visits, or dangerous prescription drugs. So who is this for? This is for people who are at a crossroads, either emotionally, personally, spiritually, or who have unexplained health problems that your doctor or specialist don't know what's wrong with you. This is for people who've tried everything to change or to get answers, but they're still stuck. This is for people who are desperate for a change. This is for people where something happened that changed the direction of your life forever. Some sort of a traumatic event, a mystery illness, some sort of unexplained allergy or sensitivity doctors can't figure out, some sort of betrayal in your life, a loss, infidelity, whether your partner cheated and you can't get past it, or you're a professional married guy who is a chronic cheater and you know you're out of chances before you lose your family. Some sort of lightning strike moment happened and it's ruining your life. No matter what your issue is, you know you're out of time. So in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to give you a new hope. I'm going to show you how I help professional men and women recover from childhood abuse, betrayal, infidelity, destructive behaviors, or unexplained health issues by quickly resolving unhealed trauma or whatever the root cause is for you. Everyone's different. If you're someone we can help, we'll show you how to save, repair, and strengthen your health, your life, your relationships, and end the curse of abuse before you lose it all. Even if you've suffered for years, I'm going to show you how to get your life back. I'm going to show you how to get to the core of what's causing your problems and how to finally be free from the hell that you've been trapped in for years. So my promise to you is I'm going to show you how to do it in record time. I'm going to give you a simple strategy to get your life back, and we're going to have a no bullshit conversation. You haven't found the root cause. And even if you know what the root cause is, you haven't been able to fix it. You don't know how to fix it. Doctors haven't been able to fix it. Counselors haven't been able to fix it. And once you do, you'll be free of the invisible force you've been fighting, faster than you ever thought possible. And you'll do this all while you're being completely supported by me and my staff, because I'm someone who knows exactly how to help you. I know the hell you're in because I've been there, and I can help you get out too. So who am I? My name's Jason Laird. I'm the founder of Lightning to Life, and I've spent 20 years helping thousands and thousands of patients fix their problems in their life that nobody else has ever been able to help them with. I have 2 master's degrees. I've been interviewed on TV hundreds of times. I went to the Marine Corps Officer Candidate School in hopes of flying jets for the Marines. When I was younger, I was a photographer for celebrities, race car drivers, and professional athletes. Here's me with Jason Priestley. This is my artwork, John Elway, Terrell Davis. The Robb Report interviewed me for a piece that I did of Craig T. Nelson. Dale Earnhardt. Here's Bruce Jenner and I. Here's Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank, Dan Kennedy. This is my most proud day, the day I was baptized. I'm a daddy, I'm a family man, I'm a husband, I have an amazing wife, great children. I invented a pain spray for my mom that we sell all over the world. It's used for humans and animals. I was asked by the royal family in the UAE and Dubai to come over because it had a tumor and they wanted to see if my product would help it. It helps with all kinds of problems for horses and animals and people. I have tons of testimonials on YouTube. But most importantly, here's how I can help you. This is an interview that I did, and I do want to let you know there is strong language warning, so don't play it around children. But once you finish this section, you are going to have a new hope that you could actually be well. It has taken the parts of me that I failed on my own to get and to become the kind of man that I wanted to become, and it has changed me. I am the man that I've always wanted to be, and I can see where I really can go. I mean, I've been in agony for most of my life, and I've only recently realized it. And I was drinking half a bottle of vodka a day because of failed businesses, failed relationships, sexual addiction, and all kinds of mental trauma from the past that I just couldn't get over. I just couldn't do it. I tried everything. I've done 20 years of Vipassana meditation. I have hit my body with various tools
bricks and bags with, filled with mung beans and herbs and sticks, and, to train the skin level. I mean, I've done 10 years of that in one form or another. I mean, just because I was so fucking broken that I knew that I had to either do something about it or I was going to die a complete fucking mess. And I have 2 children, 6 and 8. My daughter Sterling is 8 years old, and I don't know where the time went. And she was my firstborn, and I fell in love with her the instant I saw her. And I realized, oh shit, I have a fucking responsibility to a girl, so I don't hurt her or do things to her where she accepts men that treat her like shit and do what I did to some women. And I have absolutely paid the repentance, because didn't consider that and the pain that causes me and others, mostly people I love, because I'm a fucking asshole. I have been a fucking asshole, and I drank too much, and I was married with 2 children, and I had 2 girlfriends, and I never in my life thought I would ever be that person, that despicable. But I thought it was awesome until it wasn't fucking awesome. But I tried so many different things. I walked on fire. I mean, I've spent $100,000 trying to get better, and nothing ever fucking worked. Massage, acupuncture, counseling, marriage counseling, fucking confessing to the public online. This is the first time I've ever done that. And the reason why is a few days ago, I was laying in bed and I'm like, what am I missing? Because I have made millions of dollars in my life. And I've struggled for 5 years to keep my family and I afloat. And I've missed a lot of time with them. I've been in the house all year with Rogan, Sterling, and Amber. I've spent more wonderful time with my family and my children in a year than I feel like I got with my dad in 5. Because my greatest desire right now is to be a daddy. The other day, God, when I was laying in bed, I put on my heart, it just was a sense that I'm supposed to tell my testimony, because I've been blocked in my heart and really, I didn't want to take another chance that I would fail at something, because I had seen the heights of in my profession. I was one of the best there ever was. Not bragging it, but I thought it was me, that I was so wonderful, and really, I was. I did the work. I studied. I was able to help people. I remember one time I was putting a needle in a girl's leg for menstrual cramps, and I was so focused on the point that on the foot that helps menstrual cramps. And I got about an inch away from her foot, and she goes, "Oh, it's so much better." I hadn't put the needle in. And at that moment, I knew that profession that I had, acupuncture, was what I was meant for, and that I knew that it worked. I believed that it worked. I saw it work. But not only that, I was able to help somebody feel better with that medicine. And then I made millions of dollars as an acupuncturist in Casper, Wyoming. And it all was organic. And I did everything I needed to do to make that business great, because I didn't have anywhere else to go. After I found out my girlfriend was having an affair with my uncle, fucked me up. And really, I was never the same after that. And I was hurt. I was broken. And maybe you are too. Because the other day, God, when I was laying there, said, you need to tell your testimony. And I knew, I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to really bear who I really was. And but I made a commitment to myself to be the greatest human being I can, to make up for all those things that I did, and the hurt I caused people, and I made amends. I was never abusive, or I just was cold. I didn't want to be hurt by women, so I fucked them, and I wanted it to work, but then I just kept getting worse and worse. And I used hookers to try to amend my pain from women that hurt me. And so when I have been meditating all these years, and I know I'm bouncing around a little bit, but I just kind of go with what I feel, and that's why I'm good at what I do, about helping other people with things that nobody else could help them with. And I always thought it was me, but it was when I got saved 2 years ago. God showed me that. One day, I was high and drunk on that night, and I asked my brother. He said, "Dude, I got to do a couple things in business and something I want to do personally, and I just can't pull the trigger. I don't know what I'm stuck about." And he looked at me and he said, "So basically, you've got to do what you can't do." And I said, "Yeah, I do." And I knew in that moment that I needed to become, that was the make or break moment. Either fucking do this or I'm going to be dead trying. Because I didn't want to give up. And I didn't know what I needed to do or how I was going to pull this off. Just something to keep taking the next step. But my life was a grind, most of it, and I was miserable. And what I've discovered is when God spoke to me in the shower, I was a heathen, fuck anything, try to survive kind of guy, to the next moment I knew that I spoke to God. And for months I didn't know even how to refer to it. But I was born again in that moment. And I wasn't looking for God. I always hoped there was something, but life was so fucked up that I just didn't know how that was possible. I would see people in churches and I'd go, "Why are you there on a Sunday? What a waste of your time." And I cursed God. It was terrible. And I just said, "Please don't make me a Bible thumper, Lord." I knew in that moment that something profound had happened. And that's why, you can't force religion or Christianity on anyone. I don't know how even they get saved. I don't know how I got saved. I would have expected me to be the last person on earth. I wasn't saintly. I say fuck a lot. And God said, "Jason, I don't need you to be a Bible thumper. I need you to reach people that the church would never reach, like you." Like, oh, okay. I had no idea how that would happen. So the other night when I was laying in bed and I'd gotten a new fire and I thought, okay, I've got to bear all the way I was, because this is what talks to somebody like you. Because I'm not fucking around. I don't know how to explain it, but as the acupuncture clinic that was so successful, I thought was me. It was not me. It was a training for what this is. If I can help somebody, I'll let them know and I'll help them. And I'm the best in the world, but I'm really great at helping people that they're desperate for a change and they don't know how to do it on their own, and they've tried everything and they're fighters, but they just need somebody to help them. That's me. And if I can't help somebody, I don't charge them money. I try to find somebody at least that can help them with what their expertise is. I want people who have done everything that they know to do, and they've spent a ton of time, money, effort to become the man or woman that they really want to be. And they don't know how to do it. And they hadn't done 20 years of Qigong and 20, 23 Vipassana meditation. They don't have time. They might have been a lawyer, or a dentist, or a doctor, or a nurse, or a plumber, or, carpet layer, or, whatever. But they know that they need to make that change. And if they don't do it now, there's going to be some serious consequences. Because, I want to only help people that we're a total fit. And you watch this video, and even though it's not perfect, you go, this guy can help me. I got to call him. And we're going to have an hour conversation or less. And we're going to get to the heart of the matter. And I'm going to let you know if I can help you or not. Because we're going to do it in record time. And we're going to do it where you actually have a change. You are transformed from where you are, stuck, broken, whatever it is. And with my protocol that I've sweat, blood, and tears over for 45 years, becoming the person that can help someone like you, all you got to make a decision is if you actually want to change. If you'll do whatever it takes to actually do it, because holy shit, this dude can help me. And I'm working on my swearing, but this is who I am right now. And this is my family's karate. This is what I can pass down to my children, and we can transform our slice of the world. Because I know what it's like to go to hundreds of hours of counseling. I mean, I was in Menninger Clinic because I was my heart was broken and my mind was broken when I found out my girlfriend was having an affair of whatever kind with my uncle. I was devastated. And, I went to the Marine Corps and I fucking couldn't do it. I was 30 some years old and I couldn't do it. So it was a failure. And I did artwork for celebrities and Kyle Petty and John Elway and Terrell Davis and AJ Foyt and all kinds of people that I had done artwork of or for, commissioned, and I couldn't pull that off. I mean, I was in Kyle Petty's pit for the Daytona 500 because I did artwork, and then I was in the Rob Report, and I've got 5 sealed bags of the Rob Report because I just didn't love myself. And I see now, and I have seen for a long time, that God doesn't test us to see if we're worthy, but he does prove us. And I've been proven that I am worthy, that I'm great at what I do, that I can help people, that I can love people, and it alleviates your suffering, and you don't spend months and years in therapy. We get to the heart of it, and we do it immediately. And with my protocol, you're going to have a totally brand new life in a month or less. I mean, some of my clients, they get better in one session. One lady came to me, and it was a referral from her daughter because she just knew that her mom was no longer the mom she knew. And we go to work on her health, and we'll go to work on the releasing the trauma for real, and for changing the way you think and are, so you can become the person you want to become. And so she has a couple of health issues, nothing major, but I found that she had a real trauma from her childhood, or from her marriage. 37 years, I think she said. And we did 1 or 2 or 3 treatments. And she called me on I think it was the 3rd one, and she said, Jason, she said, you changed my life. I'm totally different. I don't need to come back. Well, she had 3 sessions, but she was a completely new person. I mean, I helped my wife who had trauma from her father abandoning her. And she, the things that I would do would trigger what she didn't like. unconsciously. She loved me, but it was unconscious, and she pushed herself away. And I didn't make it any better by doing what I was doing to make it fucking work. No, I'll fucking get you results. If I can help you, I'll tell you, and we're going to get started immediately. If I can't, we'll find somewhere else. But I love what I do. I want to be a daddy, the kind of daddy that I always wanted to have myself. And I don't have time to fuck around with people who aren't serious. I don't have time to give somebody who's just kicking the tires of getting something different in their life to happen, because I don't want to take away from the time I have with my children, frankly. You're not worth it. But I want to work with people who are totally fucking awesome. I want to work with people who are amazing people. They're just broken somehow, some way. Something happened. Like when our building got struck by lightning, we were making $67,000 a day, a month rather, for our hotel that we were going to buy, that we spent a ton of money, our whole life savings to hopefully buy. Well, then lightning strikes our business. My acupuncture clinic was in there. My hotel business is in there, obviously. And PRM, the invention, the spray I invented for pain and for skin problems for my mom. And we had an insurance policy that was great, phenomenal. And it was awesome. But it was like, I don't know, $10,000 a year or something. And only to find out that it was a shit policy. What ensued after that fucked up my whole life, my family's life, Amber's life, because the dude didn't put the amount of the damages that we were entitled to in case of something like that. And I didn't know enough. But he put that we had insurance for that, for lightning strikes. But then they fucked us. And I was so bitter. I was so angry. And we lost everything. Lost our businesses. I lost my license because I didn't lose my license. I couldn't afford the payment. I'd made $3 million as an acupuncturist. Couldn't afford the $600 or whatever. And 2 kids, mind you, as I've said. And I was broke. And I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? And here I was, my worst fear had come true of having a family and not knowing and not being able to pay for it and support it. That's a kick in the nuts for a guy. And for the next 5 years, we sold our home. We had an investment property in Austin that I love, and I had to sell it. And I hate that I had to sell it. But once everything was gone, all I had was God. And thank God, 2 years ago, as of right now, I had that. It was 3 days before Easter, almost 3 years ago. And that's why I'm doing this video, because I've been stuck in my life for a long time. I was 8 years old, and I got scared because a kid called me out, wanted to fight me after school, and I was just a happy kid. And that boy was huge compared to me, I remember. And I couldn't go home and learn how to fight. Like, it was that afternoon, 3 o'clock after the bell. And I didn't go. And ever since then, I didn't realize it. I didn't think about this until not very long ago, that it traumatized me, and I didn't know how to verbalize it. I didn't know how, it wasn't anything that, I don't even know if I told my mom or dad. But it changed that piece of me, and the rest of me surpassed it. And that was a scared little boy. And every relationship that hurt me, every girl that cheated on me, every whatever, failure in business, all these things that stack up. But I didn't have anybody to help me out of it. Nothing worked. Acupuncture, like I said, massage, chiropractic, nothing. But it all was pointing to the reason why I'm great at what I do is I have paid the price that you don't have time to pay. You have gotten yourself into a place in life, or circumstances in your life caused you to be stuck either personally or spiritually or physically, something that the doctors haven't been able to figure out. You just, it's robbing you of your life, and it's robbed you of all these months or years. And my specialty is helping you transform in record time. And so if you have something that is you've tried to fix, you've done everything you know, then I'm your guy. You've gone to doctors, you've taken tests, you've tried all yoga and fucking art therapy and whatever it is, and nothing's worked. And you know that if you just had someone to show you, or something you could buy to get you out of this, wherever you are, and into the place that you know you can be, and that you know that just with the right help or the right formula or the right something, you'll get there, and you won't be suffering and in pain all the time, mentally or physically or otherwise, sexually. I mean, if you had something that happened to you, if you had terrible trauma, if something fucked you up, if something hurt you, if something stopped you, and you know that either you know what it is or you don't, or you're in a stuck place where nothing you've tried has worked, I'm your guy. And the method that I use will get you a new life. You will have a new life for the rest of your life. And so all you got to ask yourself is, are you worth it to yourself to transform yourself? So somewhere around here's a button or a phone number or something. I just did this impromptu. So schedule a call. Watch if I have a webinar here, if I have this video, whatever else I have with this video. Just do it, follow it, answer the questions on the questionnaire, because I got to know if you're really serious, if you're really the right person. And if you're not, that's okay. If you're not ready, or you're just kicking tires, or you're just whatever, like I said before, I don't have time. I have 2 little great kids I want to learn how to, be a better daddy with, and to spend time with them, riding bikes and teaching, man stuff, man tufts, as he says. I fought the fucking fight. I did the hard things so I can help people, and God provides my life with people I can help, and provided you to see this video to say, oh, this is the guy. This guy might be the guy. And we'll have a conversation about it. Schedule a time. And I'll talk to you, or somebody that I really trust will talk to you to see if you're the right fit. If you're not, like I said, no big deal. If I can help you find someone else, I'll tell you that. But if we fit, if we mesh, and you're the right fit, and I'm 100% confident I can get you to a new life, then I expect you to say yes or no after that conversation. I don't need a maybe. I don't need to talk to my wife. Either you're going to do it or you're not. I don't need to consult my cat shrink. Make the decision before, and I'll get you there. If we're a fit and I know I can help you, why wouldn't you? I love when people succeed. But I was broken, and I all of the people in my life that helped me, but it was this journey that God proved me to myself that I'm good enough and I'm worthy. and I'm loved. And so if I can guide you to that same amazing change, then we'll do it. So schedule a call, and I look forward to talking to you. Have a great day.
I hope after watching that you have a renewed sense of hope, because I've treated over 8,000 patients. Now it's time for you to invest in your new life, because everyone deserves to be happy and healthy. But you need a team to support and guide you there. And it's my hope that right now you have hope in your heart that you wouldn't have had otherwise if you hadn't made time for this web class. Today I promised a simple strategy to get your life back. Now you have a choice. You can continue to waste time and money looking for the next thing to fix you, or you can remain in the hell that you've been living in. You can risk losing everything because you know deep down you're out of time. Or you can draw a line in the sand. So how can I help you? My team and I have set aside some time in the next 48 hours to speak with you personally about how we can help when nobody else could. The cost of the call is absolutely free. But this is only for people who are at a crossroads, either emotionally, personally, spiritually, or you have an unexplained health problem and doctors or specialists don't know what's wrong with you. This is not for people looking for Band-Aids, uncommitted people, people just starting out your search, people with diagnosed diseases like lupus or things like that medication is helping with, and definitely not for narcissistic or people with borderline personality disorder. I just don't have the support staff for that. So how do we work together? First, pick a time. Second, complete the short intake form. And third, show up to the call. So go to lightningtolife.com/apply, select a time, fill out the application, and show up to the call. And if we're the right fit, like I said in the video, if I can help you, I'm going to get you there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to talk to you soon.